WCLE.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. President Trump in South Korea. Fox's Doug Luzader.
He heaped praise on that country, and he described it as a cherished American friend and close ally, but also spoke of the ongoing tension with North Korea.
I would call it a lingering cloud that's over your head. We're going to see if we can get that straightened out.
Right now, he's at a small dinner with other leaders, including the host, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung.
We made our deal. We pretty much finalized a trade deal. And we discussed some other things having to do with national security.
The South Korean leader honoring President Trump, giving him a gold crown and medal, the highest civilian honor. The president will meet tomorrow with China's leader, Xi Jinping. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning. Welcome in. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. As we say good morning to you, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. You can visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. In our news this morning, the Cleveland Police Department is still investigating the double homicide at Barku Plastics that happened on Monday. As police say the suspect, and they've now identified the suspect as Kyle Stephen Crandall, who fatally shot 2 co-workers, Tobias Glenning and Ivan Aldergott. Crandall was reportedly being terminated from his position at the time of the shooting. A standoff later occurred at Crandall's home on Westview Lane Southeast in Bradley County. After 6 hours, officers entered the home and found Crandall dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The Cleveland Police Department thanked multiple law enforcement emergency agencies for their help. And also, Cleveland Police Chief Mark Gibson said the tragedy has deeply affected this community. By the way, a GoFundMe has now been launched to support the victims' families, and you can look that up and find it there. All right, also this morning, our news partners at Local 3 reporting there is controversy following the Bradley County Commission meeting this past Monday, where 4th District Commissioner Howard Thompson was accused of making an inappropriate comment about the Barku plastic shooting. Thompson said that his words were, quote, in response to the two, or not a quote, I'm sorry, were in response to the 2 individuals from Germany killed in the shooting. Thompson told Local 3 in an interview, quote, I hope ICE was not involved, end quote. 5th District Commissioner Cindy Slater, whose district includes the Barku plant, said Commissioner Thompson's words were, quote, reckon it was ICE that did it, end quote. Commissioner Thompson's microphone was not on at the time, and the statement is not clear on the video from the meeting. So we're going to play a clip from Monday's Bradley County Commission meeting from Monday night right here. This is courtesy of our news partners at Local 3. Let's go to that here.
The next meeting is Monday, November the 3rd at 7 p.m. We are adjourned.
Said it twice. Don't be ashamed.
And to think that the two gentlemen who lost their lives and their families are halfway across the world in Germany, and to have to get that phone call that your loved one was innocently murdered is nothing to make light of. It is a sad, tragic day in Bradley County.
With talking with Commissioner Thompson in that short clip there following Chairman Tom Cry, and then you heard Commissioner Slater there at the end. So they are going to join us this morning here at about 7:45. We'll be joined by Commissioners Howard Thompson and Cindy Slater to talk more about that situation. The Cleveland City Council met Monday. The City Council proclaimed October as National Breast Cancer Awareness Month in Cleveland. Mayor Kevin Brooks and members of the council wore pink during the meeting, presented signs and ribbons in support of breast cancer awareness. Representatives from Bradley Medical Center and the American Cancer Society were in attendance for the proclamation. Officer Michael Harris, honored for 33 years of service to the Cleveland Police Department, and they showed their appreciation. The council approved $100,000 in funding for a new amphitheater behind the Museum Center at 5 Points, and also approved emergency homeless shelter funding. The council will present two options. The Bradley County Commission to help meet a $125,000 funding need. All right, that is the very latest local and state news. Logan Thompson Law News Desk. All of the news on our website at mymix1041.com. That's also where you can download the free Mix 1041 app. It makes listening and watching easier. Probably, Bridget, not any better, but
Nope.
easier. More convenient to do.
That's right.
All right, we're going to give away a bunch of prizes also this morning. Stand by for that. It's a Winning Wednesday this morning, presented by Cleveland Utilities.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The October trade-up event is on at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Get up to 20% off on Chevrolet and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
All right. Let's talk about Hardee's. How about Hardee's, our friends right there? I was watching the World Series last night. A Hardee's spot came on, almost ate my television. Literally. They've got that new, I know what it was. It was the grilled cheese bacon burger. Lord have mercy, they made that look good. I got to eat 3 of those today, matter of fact. You had anything to do? You mind running out there? Hey, whatever. Hey, it's Hardee's new grilled cheese sandwich lineup. Bold, indulgent flavors featuring a savory grilled cheese breakfast sandwich, available in bacon or sausage, and a grilled cheese bacon burger. I guess that's what I saw during the series last night. Lunch and dinner. Both items are served on a perfectly toasted, buttery sourdough bread loaded with melty American and Swiss cheese. Visit Hardee's to try the goodness today. All right, it is a Winning Wednesday with Mix 1041. Bridget, put it on the clock right here. Let's give them 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's do 4 tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. 4 tickets, Mayfield Farm Park. This is the final weekend Mayfield Farm Park season up in Athens, Tennessee. My friends of the Mayfields, your friends and mine. And if you enjoy Mayfield ice cream and Mayfield milk and blah, whatever, God bless America, go on from Hardee's to Mayfield. And they've been partners for over 50 years. Anyway, so this is it for Michael and all the guys there. So, Bridget, tell everybody I think get registered. So we're going to do 4 tickets, Mayfield Farm Park, Mark 724. 724. Mark, go, Bridget.
You can call or text us at 423.
By the way, do you feel as bad as you sound?
No, but thank you for noticing.
I'll turn your mic on.
423-614-6499. You can call or text us. If you're texting in, please include your name with that.
Right now, someone in a Hardee's kitchen is a...
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
When you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards right now, buy 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders, get 3 free. Every Tuesday now through June. Get lost in the sauce, caught up in the crunch. 3 tenders, only at Hardee's.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
The first step is to begin. To hit the alarm, to tap brew, to tie your shoes. The first step is to begin. To start the car, to make the drive, to step inside. The first step is to begin.
You have a good workout.
To move forward, to stay on track. It doesn't matter how early or how late, you can always begin again at the Y. It's 5 a.m. somewhere.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
The Drive into Fall event has been extended at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 275 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams, up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Don't miss model year closeout savings on new Ram 1500s. $15,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041, where we are screaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. Download for free, mymix1041.com, especially good during football season. 718, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center is next.
Now at Mermaid Mattress, try the all-new Skechers mattresses, made with the same comfort technology as your favorite shoes. Cool, cushioned, and supportive. For a limited time, get up to $500 off select Skechers mattresses. Designed for comfort, built by Mermaid.
All right, for today, we'll have rain likely throughout the day. Thank you. Up to an inch of additional rainfall possible today. The wind is expected to pick up this afternoon, occasionally gusting over 30 miles per hour. So be aware of that. A high of 52.
Well, I tell you, those poor people in Jamaica and Cuba, it is unbelievable.
Terrible.
Winds got up fruit to about 185 when I saw this morning. The Hurricane Melissa, I believe it is.
Yeah, sustained winds 185, gust up to 220 miles per hour.
My Lord in heaven.
That is, to put that on scale, that's an EF5 tornado here. Of course, an EF5 tornado passes right through, but, gust winds of 220 is...
I saw there was a couple who, on their honeymoon, they rode it out from the United States. They rode it out in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just...
They're just putting them in safe areas.
Have we heard of any deaths or damage reported?
Yesterday afternoon, I know there was 7 total, but 3 in Jamaica.
Oh, man.
I haven't heard an update since
hitting Cuba this morning. All right, Bridget, back to you.
Okay, and then for tomorrow, we'll have overcast skies, a high of 53 and a low of 36. And then for your Halloween on Friday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 63. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 50 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have some spotty rain showers in our listening area.
All right, a couple of quick things here. You've got about 4 minutes if you want to win those 4 tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. Call or text 423-614-6499. It's a winning Wednesday this morning, presented by Cleveland Utilities and their fiber program. See if you're eligible. Go to clevelandutilities.com, and I will tell you they are great. And we have them here in this station. They're wonderful. Also, this morning, we want to remind everybody about our high school football coverage tomorrow night. We have Bradley, and Bradley's playing tomorrow night. Cleveland's playing tomorrow night. Walker Valley is playing really the game of the week in this area on Friday night, on Halloween night. So we got a lot happening. We'll keep you updated. It's all, folks, all on our website. If you're looking for what's happening here, go to mymix1041.com and download the free Mix 1041 app.
This weather.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop clevelandford.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
From the job site to the showroom, we've got the top brands you know at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 80 years of service, no one supports contractors in our communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Her family says we are so proud, with love from Mom, Dad, and Jimmy Herman. And then Mia Viviano is 18 today, and her parents sent that in to us. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Du, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, good morning, 7:26, and the Cleveland Police Department revealed in a press release yesterday afternoon that the suspect in that double homicide at Barcoo Plastics on Monday is Kyle Stephen Crandall, who fatally shot two co-workers, according to police, Tobias Glenning and Ivan Aldergott. Crandall was reportedly being terminated from his position at the time of the shooting. And then at the standoff later at his home on Westview Lane Southeast in Bradley County, after 6 hours, the officers entered the home and found that Crandall was dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So more on that coming up. Also, more on the controversy following a Bradley County Commission meeting. At the meeting this past Monday night, where our news partners at Local 3 report 4th District Commissioner Howard Thompson accused of making an inappropriate comment about the Barcoo Plastics shooting. Thompson told Local 3 that his words were in response to the two individuals from Germany killed in the shooting. 5th District Commissioner Cindy Slater, whose district includes the Barcoo plant, said Thompson's words were, quote, reckon it was ICE that did it, end quote. Thompson said that he was just hoping ICE was not involved. Now, there is more to this story, and we are going to be joined here in just about 15 minutes or so. We'll have both Commissioners Thompson and Slater on with us this morning. All right, also, we'll have highlights from the Cleveland City Council meeting and Lee University homecoming. Not this weekend, but next, always the first weekend in November. Lots and lots of great things with Lee Homecoming 2025. Find out all about it at leeuniversity.edu.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The October trade-up event is on at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Get up to 20% off on Chevrolet and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. They look beyond your credit score and offer flexible and affordable loan options. Visit them in person at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road and online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Some billboard lawyers will tell you that size matters when they...
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Well, look who it is.
Trick or treat.
Here you go. I got a pillow for you.
What?
And a mattress protector for you.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm giving out treats. Good sleep is the best treat of all.
You're ridiculous.
Right now, get a queen memory foam bed in a box for only $4.99.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop,
where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher
is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Cozy up to the goodness of the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cheese melting on our soft buttery sourdough. And our new grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with sausage or bacon and a fried egg. Only at Hardee's.
My name is Mark Roatruck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Built-Well Bank, member FDIC.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041. Good morning, everyone. 7:33. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center as we check our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center right now. Mermaid Mattress, where you can buy directly from the factory, cut the middleman out, save money, and do it with a wonderful family-owned business. Well, wonderful except for Rogers. We're going to count Rogers wonderful.
Well, yes, of course.
Well, you see this latest TV spot they're doing. They're leaving poor old Roger on the porch, and they all come out and visit him. Ridiculous, isn't it? All right, come on.
Right now, take up
There's
to
Roger.
5 years, no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
All right, for today, rain likely throughout the day, up to an inch of additional rain possible today. The wind is expected to pick up this afternoon, occasionally gusting to over 30 miles per hour. A high of 52 today, a low of 43 tonight. For tomorrow, overcast skies, a high of 53 and a low of 36.
Are you going to pull through?
Yes.
Do we need some medical personnel here?
No.
Thank God we're presented by Bradley Medical Center.
For your
Good
Halloween
Lord.
on Friday,
You're
partly
grossing me
cloudy.
out.
Thank you. With a high of 63. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 50 degrees. MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at
pass
the
the
central
biscuit
heat and
while
air
Bridget
radar. We do have some spotty rain
slobbers all over the
showers
microphone.
in our listening area.
Do we really?
Yep.
Going to rain again?
Yep. All day.
All day, every day. All right. Welcome to Seattle. It is 7:34.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, coming up in just a moment, going to be joined by Kim Gunter, the Vice President of Marketing with TVFCU. She is going to announce the winner of a pair of tickets to see Tennessee and Oklahoma this Saturday night. We did our TVFCU Tennessee Ticket Tuesday yesterday. Thousands of people involved in that. She'll announce a winner coming up here in just a moment. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Is the Town Squire a complete men's store? Yes! Larry and his staff have been outfitting their customers since 1977 from head to toe. Carrying suits, sport coats, dress and casual slacks, shirts, belts, ties, and shoes. Your complete men's store for over 48 years. The fall wardrobe sale now in progress. Come in and check them out and walk out in comfort and style. You'll never know how good you can look until you get dressed at the Town Squire. Locally owned and operated, the shop that appreciates the customer. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. All right, good morning. Good morning, Kim Gunter. How you doing?
Oh, good morning. I am great, and so far I'm dry. I should have listened to you guys before I got in my car. I don't think I have an umbrella.
Yeah, why aren't you? You need to be listening at home, at work, in the car, wherever you are. Doesn't matter. At dinner with your family.
I do have the app.
Excuse me?
I do have the app, so I can do that 24/7.
There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kim Gunter. Hey, Kim, thanks so much. TVFCU has been our... By the way, I'm playing Rocky Top in the background. I don't know if you hear that. But,
that's beautiful.
You've been our sponsor of this for many, many years, and now we're celebrating 25 years of being the home of the Vols in Cleveland and Bradley County, Mix 1041. Kim, thanks again for you guys doing this.
Oh, yeah, thank you for this opportunity. What a fun way to bring the community together, to talk a little football on social media and on the air. And I think pretty much everyone thinks Tennessee's going to win, if I check the comments out right. Is that what you saw too, Steve?
Let's just see let's see which offense shows up. How about that? All right, Kim. Well, listen, thousands of people entered the contest this week. Oklahoma at UT's the national primetime game. Kickoff 7:30 here on Mix 1041. Pregame will start at 5 o'clock. All presented locally by TVFCU. Kim, everybody wants to know who wins the tickets.
All right, a big congratulations to Allie Anderson.
Allie Anderson.
That's our big winner.
Congratulations, you are the winner. And Kim, you're the winner for getting to talk to me this early. Congratulations.
It's an honor and a privilege. Thank you, Steve.
Hey, Kim, tell us how we can get all the information and what's happening at TVFCU.
Oh, yeah. So if you visit tvfcu.com, you'll see all the info on TVFCU, including our great loan rates, checking accounts, business accounts, all the goods. But also, if you follow us on social, you'll see awesome contests like these that we do with you guys.
All right. Kim, thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hey, you too.
Hey, who was it again?
Oh, Allie Anderson.
Allie. I was going to say Annie. Allie Anderson. Allie Anderson. All right, Allie. All right, AA wins. All right, thanks. Thanks, Kim. All right, got to go. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Quick check of sports here. The Blue Jays beat the Dodgers last night, 6-2. That's my dentures. Shohei Ohtani, Bridget, was the losing pitcher last night.
Oh.
Had a rough night.
That doesn't happen often.
It really doesn't. Blue Jays over the Dodgers. They tie the World Series 2-2, so 2-2. Game 5 tonight, 8 o'clock at Chavez Ravine, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. And our coverage tonight at 8 will be on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, also Fox Television, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. All right, middle school basketball last night, 6th grade, Cleveland Lady Raiders over Lake Forest, 50-35. Lake Forest boys over Cleveland Middle in 6th grade, 46-10. Meg's Middle School boys JV over Fort Loudon Middle boys JV, 30-26. Meg's Middle girls varsity over Fort Loudon, 40-31. Meg's Middle boys over Fort Loudon varsity, 53-31. Cleveland High School and Walker Valley. So Cleveland girls and boys, congratulations. They get to the cross-country state tournament in Memphis. Owen Clemens had the best time. Walker Valley girls advanced to the state tournament. High school football coverage. It's the final week of the regular season. Radio coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. All right, so folks, keep this in mind. We'll have Bradley at Bearden tomorrow night. So Bradley will play tomorrow night, Thursday. Kickoff at 7 o'clock in Knoxville. We'll have it on Mix 1041, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and both of our apps, Mix and ESPN apps, all right? Make sure and download those for free at mymix1041.com. Knoxville Farragut will be at Cleveland High School tomorrow night. Kickoff 7 o'clock here on Mix 1041 and the Mix app. And then really, the biggest game in this area will be Friday night. Walker Valley is playing on Halloween Friday. Number 9, Ray County at number 10, Walker Valley. That will be here on Mix 1041. Also on Cleveland's Oldies, 99.1. And MixTV.tv. We'll also have it on TV on Friday night, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. All right, we'll come back with more in just a moment.
Wow, that was a competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Jones, financial advisor. How do people reach out to you, Bobby?
That's right. Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much. Coming up next, we're going to speak with Commissioners Cindy Slater and Howard Thompson. Talk about a situation happened at the Bradley County Commission meeting Monday night.
Tracking the storm for us, Clay. What's the latest this morning?
Yeah, it made a second landfall earlier this morning in Cuba near Santiago de Cuba, and you can see the eye wall pushing on shore and now moving over the eastern tip of Cuba. So this has just been one of the strongest storms we've seen in the Atlantic Basin ever. So it's going to continue to move to the north. That's the good news. It's eventually going to be out of here. But the center of circulation, again, sitting over eastern Cuba. Again, Havana's way over here. Cuba is about 700 miles long, so it's a long island. And you can see where that first landfall was there in the southwest corner of southern Jamaica. Again, the entire island suffering major impacts, and we'll get a better idea of the scope in the coming days. But these folks are definitely going to need some resources moving in as we move into the next couple of months. But here's a look at the latest track of Hurricane Melissa, Category 2 storm, and then it's finally going to start to accelerate, and by the end of the week it's going to be north of Bermuda, and it's not going to be a problem anymore. There's going to be some rip currents along the eastern seaboard here in the U.S., but for the most part we're looking at this system out of here by the weekend. Here's a look at our local weather. We're dealing with a low pressure tracking across parts of Tennessee. That's going to drag a cold front into the Tennessee Valley, bringing us our second round of rain of the week. But for now, things have actually been relatively quiet this morning. It looks like a lot of the heavier stuff going to hold off until about 7 o'clock. Seeing some light showers move into parts of Jackson County. But again, rain going to start to increase in coverage as the morning progresses into the afternoon. But temperatures on the chilly side, once again, I mean, we're talking 40s and 50s. And the thing is, we're not going to warm up all that much. Where we're at right now, maybe add a couple degrees onto that, but it's going to be a chilly day. Some of the higher elevations really going to struggle to get out of the 40s, and it is going to be a soggy day. Widespread rain again coming in after about 7. It's going to be rainy through this evening, on and off showers. Wind gust up to 25 to 35 miles per hour. So as that low pressure gets closer to us, pressure gradient gets tighter, winds get stronger. That's pretty typical with the systems these times of the year. Plus, we could pick up another inch or so of rainfall. So as we track it all out using our futurecast, again, this is our in-house model. About 9 o'clock, we got those scattered pockets of some heavier rain pushing through. That'll be the trend through lunchtime, and even this evening we'll have some light showers lingering, but it's not going to be an all-day washout. We're going to have breaks here and there, but it is going to be overcast. It's going to be dreary, chilly, plus with that wind going, it's kind of a raw October day. By tonight, we'll gradually see that rain tapering off. And again, we're not going to see a ton of rain from this, no flooding concerns, no severe weather, just a classic late October rain, half of an inch to an inch of rain. So after today, that drought that we've been talking about for much of October, pretty much going to be out of here, and then it's going to turn a little bit cooler on the backside of this front. So we're talking temperatures dropping down into the 30s Thursday and Friday night. Could be some frost by the time we wake up Friday and Saturday morning, maybe even some of our higher elevations getting down to the freezing mark, and then moving into your weekend. Of course, we do fall back. Temperatures are going to be somewhat comfortable in the low 60s, relatively quiet this weekend. So if you have any big plans for the first weekend of November, things are looking pretty good. Yeah.
We'll take it.
It sure will. We are just catapulting into the holiday season already.
Yeah, we are.
It's here. Start preparing. Thank you, Clay.
Is adding chicken broth to dog food actually dangerous?
So 1041 app, which you can download the Mix 1041 app for free at mymix1041.com. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome in. Steve Hartline here with you this morning. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. We are joined on the phone by Bradley County Commissioner Cindy Slater. Hey, Cindy, remind me of your district.
District 5.
District 5. And then in our studio this morning, we have with us Bradley County Commissioner Howard Thompson. And Howard, remind me of your district, please. What district, Howard?
District 4.
District 4. All right, there we go. Cindy, I want to begin with you. You know, a lot has been made about the Bradley County Commission meeting this past Monday night. And by the way, you know, when things happen in local news, as we've been doing since 1957, we invite the people in the news to come on and share their views and and their ideas. So, Sandy, I want to begin with you. What were you, when you came back and made your speech, or made your update, I should say, there at the commission meeting, what were you referring to when you said that Commissioner Thompson here was making light of the tragedy? What did that mean?
So when I went in on Monday evening and sat down at my seat, there were commissioners to my right that were having a discussion about the events that had taken place earlier in our community that day. Commissioner Thompson referenced, well, reckon it was ICE that was here, referring to, I don't know what. It was an inappropriate comment to make. After we did our committee reports, I shared in my committee reports that, about the tragedy that had taken place. He turned to his colleague to the right and again snickered about it being ICE. And I said at that time, this has nothing to do with ICE. After the meeting, the clip that you showed today was the interaction between Commissioner Thompson and myself. And I told Commissioner Thompson that his remarks were not appropriate and that he should be ashamed of himself for making those remarks. He then, in turn, told me that he wasn't speaking to me and that I needed to learn to keep my mouth shut. That's the exchange that you aired this morning.
Okay, thank you.
I also understand.
Sorry, Commissioner, go ahead.
I also understand that from the interview that Commissioner Thompson had yesterday on Channel 3, that Commissioner Thompson stated that I was already upset with him over another issue that had happened that night. There was no other issue that happened. There was no business that was discussed that night. It was a work session. The only thing that was discussed that night was the mayor's report and our individual district's report. I was upset because of the two inappropriate comments made relating to ICE being involved with the shootings.
Thank you, Commissioner Slater. Commissioner Thompson, let's take one at a time here. And you did. You told Local 3 that you had concern. Just respond as far as the first part of that, the comment that Commissioner Slater said you made.
Well, first of all, let me give you a little history. I lived in Germany 5 years, Berlin, Germany, and I have nothing against German people. I like German people. And when this was up and they were making a report on it, the only thing I said, I wonder if ICE was involved. And you hear ICE every day on TV, and it's all over the place, and you never know. And I didn't say they were illegal immigrants. I didn't say nothing. In fact, I don't know if I even said the word German. And I've listened to that video several times, and over, and sometimes you just want to see what you did say, and I did, and so anyway, there was a discussion prior to that on a school board member, and of course it kind of got in the background, I guess, got a little hot discussion there. Not myself, but some others, and but anyway. I know that they are involved in education committee, and I know that they were probably upset over that, over what I said, and because I did attend a meeting at Bradley High School, a call meeting that they had on some playground equipment at Parkview, and the reason I was
okay. Let me stop. Let me.
Commissioner, let's let Commissioner Thompson finish his thought. Then I'm gonna go right to you. Okay, give me 1 second here, Commissioner. Okay. Go ahead. Commissioner Thompson, yeah, just finish your thought here. I want to go back to Commissioner Slater.
But anyway, that the way it was voted, our district representative, well, he voted for that, and of course the rest of them voted against it, and he did what the 4th district was wanting to do, yeah. and I figured they were upset on that, and
so you thought Commissioner Slater was upset about something having to do with the playground equipment at Parkview, is that right?
Well, yes, yeah, her and the chairman, too.
Okay, Commissioner Slater, go right ahead.
I supported Josh Taylor's stance on that issue. Commissioner Thompson never asked me my opinion on that. I was not upset about what he said. I supported Josh Taylor's stance, with being the only person to vote against the decision.
Okay. All right, Commissioner. Then I want to get to something else that Commissioner Slater said that you said during that exchange that we saw after the meeting, where she says that you said that this was none of her business, and basically, Commissioner Slater, remind me, what are you alleging that Commissioner Thompson said?
He said to me, I was not speaking to you, and you need to learn to keep your mouth shut.
Commissioner Thompson?
Yeah, I said that.
Do you regret that?
I admit it. I'm sorry if it offended her, but at that time, that's the way I felt. And sometimes these heated discussions there, I've been through many of them, and sometimes I say what I think. That's what I said.
Okay. All right. Commissioner Thompson, in all of this, do you regret anything that you said as far, maybe the way it was taken, or anything that you've said as part of all this?
I do. I apologize for everything. I apologize to Cindy even. And if there was something said outside, and sometimes it gets heated, and I'm not the only one that gets heated up sometimes, but anyway, sometimes I am. But yeah, I apologize for anything, and I sure didn't mean anything about what happened here in Bradley County. It was a sad situation, and I sure didn't say anything about Germans. And the only thing I mentioned is says I wonder if ICE was involved, and that's as far as I went with it.
Commissioner Slater, your response to Commissioner Thompson's apology.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the apology, but I also believe that you owe a public apology to the families of those that lost their lives, to Barku Industries and their employees, and to the citizens of Bradley County. Too many times, things have been said from Commissioner Thompson, and people want to blow it off and say, well, that's just Howard being Howard. In today's society, that's not acceptable. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Commissioner Thompson, I'll just let you respond here to what Commissioner Slater has said.
Well, I don't think everybody thinks they're wrong, and I don't think everybody thinks they're right. But some people think you are wrong, and some people think you're right. I've had it both ways. I've heard comments both ways, and like I said, if I did offend somebody, I apologize. I apologize to Mr. Slater, and or anybody else up there that I offended. But I didn't mean to offend nobody, and that's
there. Commissioner Thompson, there had been some suggestion, and I know you've heard the talk about you maybe resigning from your commission seat. Did that ever occur to you? Did you ever think about that seriously?
No. I don't resign. I was elected by the people, and if they want me out, they'll tell me before there's election coming up, and people start advertising that here pretty soon, and so I don't know if there's some that's already made comments that they'd like to have that seat, you know, and of course they need to say that during election, and they need to get their signs and put them out there and run. But it's just like if you want to run for office, you get out and you sign up and get your paperwork and get out and run. But that's the way I done all those years, and if I decide to run again this year, why, I'll do it again.
So you've not made your decision yet?
Well,
are you going to run for re-election?
I've got some time to think about it. I've been there almost 30 years, and I'm getting a little age on me, and I may want to retire and travel a little bit. I don't know. But if I do, I'll make up my mind to do that. But I've got till December to pick up my papers, so...
All right. Commissioner Slater, I'm going to give you the final word here. Just your thoughts and summation.
I don't know that I really have anything else to say. I appreciate you taking the time to let me come and speak today. I just think it's important that not only as elected officials, but as citizens, that we truly begin to stand up for what is right and to call out what is wrong.
All right. Well, I really appreciate both Commissioner Cindy Slater, Commissioner Howard Thompson for joining us. And like I said earlier, you know, this station has been in Cleveland since 1957. And we, when things happen in the news, we try to get people to come on. And I really appreciate these two coming on and speaking with us here this morning. It's something that our former morning host and owner, Tom Rowland, always did, and that is to bring people together and to talk about these things. So we felt like that was important, and we'll, of course, continue to do that. I thank both of them for joining us. All right, this is Mix 104.1, mixtv.tv. We're also on the Mix 104.1 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. We're going to take a quick break right here. When we come back, let me. Hey, some of you that are maybe tuned into us maybe for the very first time, let me have you stay tuned about something. Because here in just a few minutes, we're going to talk about hunger in this area. And if this government shutdown continues November the 1st, over 11,000 people will lose their SNAP benefits in this area. It's a very important topic. Corinne Freeman, my dear friend, who leads the Caring Place, will join us here at about 8:15. We're going to get an update a little earlier than that, Bridget, actually. We'll put her as part of our news. So, very important topic to come. I want you all to stay tuned and see how you can help, because there is food insecurity in this area. Now we got a lot of people worried that by Saturday, their SNAP benefits will run out. So we're going to talk about that very important topic coming up in just a moment. Stand by for that. All right, we're back in a moment.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me.
Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Automotive Center. Get up to 20% off on Chevrolet and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Have you heard? The fall 2025 merchandise arriving at the town square. It's true.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
The Drive in the Fall event has been extended at Crown City JR Cleveland. Shop over 275 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Crown City JR, the better way to buy and service.
When you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards right now, buy 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders, get 3 free. Every Tuesday now through June. Get lost in the sauce, caught up in the crunch. 3 tenders, only at Hardee's.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Hot Ham and Cheese, Hand-Breaded Chicken Tender Wrap, or Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Customer.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041. Good morning. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Discover energizing comfort with our all-new Mave latex mattress line, featuring cool, breathable latex for an unmatched feel that lifts and relieves pressure naturally. Named after our family's oldest grandchild, it's comfort that runs deep. Try it today at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have rainfall throughout the day, up to an inch of additional rainfall possible. The wind is expected to pick up this afternoon, occasionally gusting over 30 miles per hour. We'll have a high of 52 and a low of 43 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 53 and a low of 36. And then for your Halloween on Friday, partly cloudy with a high of 63. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 50 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have some spotty rain showers in our listening area. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. A summit, a bilateral meeting, and a dinner all on the agenda for President Trump when he arrived in South Korea. But all eyes are on tomorrow's sit-down with President Xi Jinping of China.
We're going to be, I hope, making a deal. I think we're going to have a deal. I think it'll be a good deal for both. And that's really a great result. You know, that's better than fighting and going through all sorts of problems.
President Trump blames China for the flow of fentanyl and levied big tariffs against Chinese imports. China tightened export controls of rare earth minerals and halted imports of American soybeans. Hurricane Melissa making landfall in Cuba.
Winds are down to 115. This is still a Category 3 hurricane. First landfall was yesterday for Jamaica as a powerful Category 5 hurricane. Winds of 185 miles per hour.
That is Fox Weather's Britta Merwin. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. Good morning, everybody. 8 minutes after 8 a.m., Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Good morning to all of you here. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. You can visit loganthompsonlaw.com. Well, the Cleveland Police Department still investigating the double homicide at Barku Plastics on Monday, as police say the suspect is identified the suspect yesterday afternoon as Kyle Stephen Crandall, who fatally shot two co-workers, according to police, Tobias Glenning and also Ivan Aldergott. Crandall was reportedly being terminated from his position at the time of the shooting. A standoff later occurred at Crandall's home on Westview Lane, southeast in Bradley County. And after 6 hours, officers entered the home and found Crandall dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The Cleveland Police Department thanked multiple law enforcement and emergency agencies for their help. Cleveland Police Chief Mark Gibson said the tragedies deeply affected the community. There is now a GoFundMe has been launched to support the victims' families. And if you were just with us, you heard Commissioners Cindy Slater of the 5th District, 4th District Commissioner Howard Thompson commenting with us here. We did a joint interview a few minutes ago about the situation, the controversy that followed a Bradley County Commission meeting this past Monday night, where 4th District Commissioner Howard Thompson was accused of making an inappropriate comment about the Barku Plastics shooting. Thompson said his response to us here is that he did make the comment, but he was literally expressing concern, hoping that ICE was not involved. Now, 5th District Commissioner Cindy Slater, whose district includes the Barku plant, says Thompson's words were, quote, reckon it was ICE that did it. By the way, this report courtesy of Local 3. Thompson's microphone at the time not on, the statement not clear on the video of the meeting, but then after the alleged statement by Thompson and after after the meeting, the microphone's off, Thompson and Slater can be seen pointing fingers at each other and exchanging words. Now, they covered these topics in our interview, which if you missed it, you can go back and watch at mixtv.tv. Commissioner Thompson apologized during the interview for any comments he made. Also apologized to Commissioner Slater during our interview. I asked Commissioner Thompson if he had considered resigning, as some have suggested, and he said he has not. He also confirmed he has not decided if he's going to run for re-election for 4th District Bradley County Commission in the election in May of next year. Again, we do appreciate, I will say again, we appreciate Commissioners Slater and Thompson for joining us this morning. All right, also in our news this morning, and we've got one more story. I'm going to bring our guest in here in just a moment about that. But Lee University homecoming will be November 7th and 8th. It's always the first weekend in November. Events include the golf tournament, campus tours, grand reunion, live music, and a lot more, including that homecoming parade Saturday, alumni breakfast, the, of course, annual basketball games, the Paul Dana Walker Arena, and a big concert celebrating the 60th anniversary of Ladies of Lee, founded by my late great friend Roosevelt Miller. At Lee University, you can go to leeuniversity.edu for more. And also, big story this morning, I bring in my longtime friend Corinne Freeman. She's the executive director of the Caring Place. And Corinne, I think a lot of people now realizing that beginning November the 1st, SNAP benefits in this country will stop because of the government shutdown.
Yeah, so unless resolution is reached or an emergency funding measure, I know Senator Blackburn has actually proposed some emergency funding considerations for that, which we appreciate because food insecurity is a real and present reality for so many of our families in Bradley County. And to have a loss of such an essential resource can bring a lot of anxiety and concern. And so we just wanted to really reiterate, you know, the Caring Place is here. We've been working to meet needs with love, to address food insecurity through multiple kind of crises and things that have happened within our nation and our local community. And we remain here, and we are committed as our partners at the Chattanooga Chattanooga Area Food Bank are committed. So we have already looked at how to scale up operations, how to bring together, and we're so thankful for United Way of the Ocoee region. They're actually having a kind of group discussion between nonprofits tomorrow so that we can collaborate and increase our effectiveness and efficiency to, again, scale up the operations in need. And while we recognize that it's impossible to scale up to the extent that will replace SNAP. We know that won't be possible, but we can meet the immediate need and be able to help families bridge the gap. We don't want families to be facing that uncertainty with a sense of fear and concern. And we just want to bring that reassurance that there are people in the community that are here and willing to help, that are here and willing to remain open, be available, so that the families can have that ease of access to those services and those essential things. And so we've actually shared 4 ways that our community can kind of come alongside us. One of which is just timing that is thankfully just kind of already available to us, and that is the Southern Heritage Bank. They have done a helping community food drive for us for over 26 years. You'll be with us next week on that Friday for Collection Day. It kicks off on the 3rd, but on November 7th is our Collection Day there at the Key Street branch. That's a really good way because we already have the logistics in place to receive a great quantity of shelf-stable, non-perishable goods there. So bring your donations. Bring your donations if you have some extra canned goods, some extra, think about meals in a can. I know it doesn't sound as appealing, but ravioli, chilies, canned soups, so pastas and proteins that are, canned chicken, canned tuna. Those are great items to go ahead and collect, gather those together, bring them to that food drive. And at the Caring Place, because of the network we have with the Chattanooga Area Food Bank and other local groups such as like Cleveland, Tennessee Resource Network, we're going to be able to help those smaller pantries have access to those items as well. So these won't be things that will come back to just the Caring Place. These will be shared with the community so that we can meet that greater need. So that way, individuals who are willing and ready and able to step up can meet us there on the 7th and bring those needs. We also have opportunity on our website, on our Facebook page. There is a link in our Instagram as well that you can go to Walmart. We've got a wish list. And it is a bag of groceries that will be 6 meals for a family for $35.
Oh, wow.
So go ahead and we've got it right now. We've got enough to be 200 bags. So if the community can come alongside us,
that's great.
$7,000, but you don't have to buy all of them. But if you can go and buy one bag, and then we will put those bags, we'll receive those items, or you can get those items yourself, put those bags together at your church or your small group, bring those to us, and then we'll distribute those through sites as well. We'll also increase kind of grab and go items at our location. Then we also are asking for folks to be able to kind of volunteer to put things together. So we have groups for that if you're interested. And then lastly, we really do encourage you. Our state and local legislators, they are our elected officials, and they are available for us. So share with them. So we've got a link to be able to connect with both your state and national representatives. Share your experience. Talk about what this means. Talk about your concerns with them so that they can use the legislative action and their sphere of influence to be able to meet those needs here locally as well.
We're joined by our friend Corinne Freeman with the Caring Place, and I was talking with, speaking of legislators, I was talking with Senator Adam Lowe Sunday.
Yes.
And he told me that in his senatorial district, there's over 11,000 who qualify for SNAP. And I tell you, it is such a great need, and now it's really getting tight here as far as time goes, and if you read. If you believe what you read and you see read some of the tea leaves, really, I don't at this point believe that the government will come back in time. Do you have any insight on Senator Blackburn's what she signed on to that bill? Do you know if?
So my only understanding, I don't want to speak out, that may be good for her to be able to share a little bit more about what that is, but that would be an emergency funding measure for SNAP specifically. So that would not the
I'm
full
just wondering
funding.
what kind of, maybe we'll invite her on, Bridget, if you'll help me with that.
Yeah, but looking at being able to basically allow for that program to be able to continue to operate as an essential function, to be able to continue to fund that.
I want to go back to the Walmart thing because this is something that people here locally can do very easily. Hey, let me say this quickly. If you do not have food insecurity, in your home, now you can do two things. And Corinne's already told you this. You can go to Walmart and buy these bags, or they can make a financial. Let's say they don't have a chance to get over there, but they want to be involved.
Absolutely.
What do they do?
So if you don't have a chance to go to Walmart, you can go to our website and you can go ahead and make a specific donation. You can put that toward our resource market. That is our food department. And those resources will go directly to families to, again, help us scale up operations. And the thing about financial donations is that we have more purchasing power than you are at Walmart. So that same bag that costs you $35, well, it's only going to cost us about $7.
Wow.
So we can stretch those dollars a lot farther because we have that wonderful collaboration with the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. So being able to gather those resources, if you want to have that direct need and say, hey, I've already packed it, I've already put it together, beautiful, let's do that. If you want to say, hey, here's the money so that you can get that and you can get a volunteer group to come together and pack that, then we can do that as well. And so we have lots of opportunities. Again, come to the food drive on the 7th, give financially through the website, be able to put together those pre-packed bags, and again, advocate for some changes within this.
And what's your website one more time, Corinne?
It's thecaringplaceonline.org. So thecaringplaceonline.org. And I do want to just emphasize again, Steve, that for families that this is causing them a great deal of anxiety and fear, families that rely on this small amount of supplement to be able to meet all of their budgetary needs, this community consistently steps up to the plate.
Oh, absolutely.
And I trust that they will. I know that we serve a God of abundance and of care and compassion, and He will be there for them and He will guide us in that. So we are here for you, and we are going to increase the ability for our community in this short period to bridge this gap. And so I just want to encourage them today to not be anxious, but to know that there are people here who care and who are going to step up to the plate and meet those needs. We remain committed to that.
It's the best place in the world, Cleveland, Bradley County. It's the most giving place we've ever seen, and that is why this is such a blessed community. And may God help us to never lose that. So I would call on this audience, if you're listening, if you're watching, hey, get involved. Okay, don't feel like, for instance, don't feel like Bridget's going to do anything because she's not. So we're all going to have to take up for you.
Hey, now.
No, don't. No, I'm serious now. Don't just assume other people are going to do it. Bridget, I mean, we've seen this so many times over the years.
Absolutely. Our community steps up every single time.
They are the best people in the world. Well, most of them. Some of them, whatever. We hope they leave town, but no. All right. Thank you, Corinne. God bless you today. I believe it's going to be a wonderful campaign. And a week from Friday out at Southern Heritage. Looking forward to that. Yeah, back in a moment. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. All right, it's time for our obituary program, brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company. As Chattanooga Monument Company, they specialize in bronze and granite memorials and monuments. They design, engrave, and etch granite in-house. Visit our friends at ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com or call them 344-3932. Neil Herman Olson, age 86, of Ooltewah, passed away October 22nd. Arrangements by the Companion Funeral Home for Neil Herman Olson, age 86, of Ooltewah, passed away on October 22nd. Cornelia Lynn Self Callahan, 58, of Charleston, passed away Saturday, October 25th. The family will receive friends. By the way, Lynn retired from Peyton Southeastern, 39 years there at Peyton's. The family received friends today, 3 until 5 at the Pool Funeral Home. And a celebration of life service will be done at 5 o'clock today for Cornelia Lynn Self Callahan, 58, of Charleston. Passed away Saturday, October 25th. And again, the Pool Funeral and Cremation Services in charge of the arrangements. This report sponsored by Chattanooga Monument Company. ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. All right, let's get a check of the streets here.
Roadhouse!
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The October trade-up event is on at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Get up to 20% off on Chevrolet and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Brita Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Big changes are coming to the Cleveland Family YMCA. A $5 million facility upgrade is underway. Learn more or get involved at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless? Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Every job has a schedule, and we're built to keep up. At Wholesale Supply, we power the pros who build, wire, plumb, heat, and light the Southeast. With the top brands in stock, expert support, and 30-plus locations, we keep your job moving and your customers happy. Family-owned, service-driven, built for builders, contractors, and our communities. Wholesale Supply. Built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Comfort technology as your favorite shoes. Cool, cushioned, and supportive. For a limited time, get up to $500 of select Skechers mattresses. Designed for comfort, built by Mermaid.
All right, for today, rain throughout the day, up to an inch of additional rainfall possible. The wind is expected to pick up this afternoon, occasionally gusting over 30 miles per hour. We'll have a high of 52 and a low of 43 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 53 and a low of 36. And then for your Halloween on Friday, partly cloudy with a high of 63. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 50 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 104.1 app.
Well, look who it is.
Trick or treat!
Here you go. I got a pillow for you. What? And a mattress protector for you.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm giving out treats. Good sleep is the best treat of all.
You're ridiculous. Right now, take an additional $500 off any size Mave latex mattress.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Cozy up to the goodness of the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cheese melting on our soft buttery sourdough. And our new grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with sausage or bacon and a fried egg. Only at Hardee's.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our
kind, caring, and handsome.
I do agree with all those things.
Happy birthday, Dr. Hathcock. Also, Caitlin Jewel Collins is 19 today, a junior at Tennessee Tech. That is from Mom, Dad, and Jimmy Herman. Mia Viviano is 18 today. That is from her parents. Carolyn Williams is celebrating today. Max Moore is 4 years old. His parents are Matt and Jennifer Moore. Of course, Matt with Ocoee FCA.
There you go.
And Jennifer at Bradley Central. And then Kelly Cornelius is celebrating a birthday today as well. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They're with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, good morning. Let's get a news update right here. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. The suspect in the shooting at the Barcoo Plastics plant on Monday has now been identified by Cleveland police as Kyle Stephen Crandall, who fatally shot two co-workers, according to police. They say that Crandall shot Tobias Glenning and Ivan Aldergott. Crandall reportedly being terminated from his position at the time of the shooting. A standoff later occurred at his home on Westview Lane Southeast in Bradley County, and after 6 hours, officers entered the home and found Crandall dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Cleveland Police Chief Mark Gibson said the tragedies deeply affected the community, and the Cleveland Police Department thanked multiple law enforcement and emergency agencies for their help. A GoFundMe has been launched to support the victims' families. At the Bradley County Commission meeting this past Monday night, controversy followed a Bradley County Commission meeting where 4th District Commissioner Howard Thompson was accused of making an inappropriate comment about the Barcoop plastic shooting. Thompson spoke with Local 3 and also spoke in our studios about nearly an hour ago with Commissioner Slater, and they talked about this incident as Commissioner Thompson apologized on our air earlier this morning to anyone who he offended, and he also apologized to Commissioner Slater personally for an altercation they had verbally following the meeting. So if you missed the interview earlier this morning, you can go back and watch that on mixtv.tv. And also in our news this morning, Lee University Homecoming will be next weekend. That is November 7th and 8th. Go to leeuniversity.edu for more.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The October trade-up event is on at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Get up to 20% off on Chevrolet and GMC trucks and SUVs. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Builtwell Bank.
Whether it's purchasing your first home, building your business, or planning for tomorrow, our team is here, right where you live, work, and play. Stop by a branch, give us a call, or visit us online at builtwell.bank.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
The first step is to begin, to hit the alarm, to tap brew, to tie your shoes. The first step is to begin, to start the car, to make the drive, to step inside. The first step is to begin.
You have a good workout.
To move forward, to stay on track. It doesn't matter how early or how late. You can always begin again at the Y. It's 5 a.m. somewhere.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.